The Z107.7 Local News Podcast is brought to you today by the 29 Palms Inn. Every Wednesday night is Locals Night with half-price apps and well drinks. That's the 29 Palms Inn. Now with your Z107.7 Local News, here's Jef Harmatz.
Hello, Morongo Basin, and listeners around the world online at Z107.7fm.com. Here is the Z107.7 Local News for Wednesday, February 11th, 2026. A 20-year-old was arrested for investigation into leading a reckless pursuit through Yucca Valley. On Saturday at around 9:30 a.m., San Bernardino County Sheriff's deputies attempted to conduct a traffic stop for lack of plates on a Dodge Charger near the intersection of Aberdeen Drive and La Habra Avenue in Yucca Valley. Deputies identified the driver as Armand Martel Wilkinson, 20. They say he failed to pull over and exceeded the speed limit while fleeing deputies. He was eventually stopped and taken into custody at a home in the 3800 block of Surrey Avenue in Yucca Valley. Martel is currently on probation for driving under the influence in November of 2025. Deputies say no one was injured during the pursuit and no property damage was reported. Armand Martel Wilkinson was arrested on suspicion of evading law enforcement with disregard for public safety and is being held at the West Valley Detention Center on $80,000 bail. Last night, the 29 Palms City Council approved the use of grant funds to expand food donations in the city. Reporter Heather Clisby was there.
In an effort to comply with a state law and expand food donations for those in need, the 29 Palms City Council swiftly approved the application of grant funds at last night's meeting. The city will utilize a $73,000 grant from Cal Recycle to purchase 5 commercial freezers, 3 commercial refrigerators, and 6 shelving units to safely store food donations. Robin Schlosser of Reach Out Morongo Basin addressed the council.
Last year, I want to say we probably got about 9,000 pounds of surplus food from the school district. We get pickup pizzas from local restaurants several times a week. The refrigeration is going to really help us. We also, in collaboration with the 29 Palms Community Food Pantry and Fine Food Bank, do a monthly distribution of 300 boxes, which, along with produce and cheese, adds up to an average of about 14,000 pounds of food a month we're distributing to needy seniors. So these refrigeration units and these freezer units are going to be absolutely life-saving for us to be able to store items.
A decade ago, the state legislature passed SB 1383, mandating all state municipalities reduce organic waste landfill disposal by 75% and edible food waste by 20%. The new equipment will enable 3 local food pantries, the Hope Project 29 Palms, 29 Palms Community Food Pantry, and Reach Out Morongo Basin to expand their offerings significantly. Lori Cosgriff of the 29 Palms Community Food Pantry also expressed gratitude for the new appliances.
The important part is what we have to say no to. The school district will call and they'll say, we have 3,000 pounds worth of frozen something, and I only have 40 cubic feet of freezer space. And so we have to say, well, I can take 40 boxes. That's it. And so, they are throwing a lot away that we could take. So these refrigerators and freezers will definitely increase what we are able to say yes to from the organizations that we're taking recovered food from, and it will definitely directly, benefit the people that we are serving.
During public comments, several residents again registered their opposition to the proposed solar farm and also to the installation of flock cameras citywide. They are asking that the council add the flock issue as a future agenda item for a deeper public discussion. Reporting for Z107.7, I'm Heather Clisby.
The Landers Homestead Valley Association met this week and they voted to support an increase to fees associated with a special road maintenance district. Annelies Kuiper brings us details.
In 1984, when the special district was first formed, $20 was the annual amount assessed, which went a lot further than it does now. Back in the day, the roads were properly graded and maintained. These days, the only time the roads can be graded is when a state of emergency is declared and emergency funds can be used. The Landers Homestead Valley Association Board of Directors met to formulate and vote on Resolution 2026-005. This resolution approves an increase in the annual road maintenance assessment from $20 per parcel to $75 per parcel. The board approved the resolution. Members of the association were asked to stand with the board and fully support the $75 annual assessment and the 3% inflationary increase as needed to maintain the roads in the R15 Special District. The attending members at the February Landers Homestead Valley Association monthly meeting voted unanimously to support the resolution. This Public Works Special District's road maintenance issue has been widely publicized in an effort to get the word out to as many parcel owners as possible. Otherwise, the Special District R15 will be dissolved, and all parcel owners will become responsible for maintaining their own stretch of road. San Bernardino County Department of Public Works sent out a notice to each parcel owner in Landers Homestead Valley for a public hearing concerning Proposition 218 and the assessment increase. Property owners can protest the increase by attending, or a written protest may be mailed to the clerk of the San Bernardino County Board of Supervisors. Reporting for Z107.7 News, I'm Annelies Kuiper.
The Yucca Valley Airport District Board of Directors meets in regular session tonight. They will continue their efforts to deal with the insurance of a driver who collided with the airport fence. They will also discuss a new storage facility along with utility and insurance issues. The Yucca Valley Airport District Board of Directors meets at the Yucca Valley Community Center at 6:30 p.m. today. The Copper Mountain Community College District Board of Trustees meets in regular session tomorrow afternoon. The board will receive an update on accreditation. The board will also consider increasing monthly stipends for student trustees. The Copper Mountain Community College District Board of Trustees meets tomorrow at 3 p.m. at Copper Mountain College's Bell Center Community Room near the school's north entrance, 6162 Rotary Way in Joshua Tree. Today in Joshua Tree, the San Bernardino County Public Defender's Office is offering county residents free public resources and a path forward if you have something on your record holding you back. Online news editor Robert Haydon joins us with what you can expect at today's event happening in Joshua Tree.
Today at the Joshua Tree Community Center from 12:30 to 4 o'clock, the San Bernardino County Public Defender's Office is offering free legal services, record clearings and expungements, and a host of county resources. Early signups have filled up for the event, but they're still accepting walk-in for all those services. The Public Defender's Office has been providing record clearing expungement services remotely with judges, where they're hearing cases and considering requests to clear bench warrants. They're also modifying misdemeanor summary probations, resolving outstanding fines, all without having to visit a courthouse. Over the last few years, the team has held events all over San Bernardino County, helping residents in rural areas get past those small things that can sometimes trip us up on our journeys in life. The event has also grown well beyond record clearing. San Bernardino Superior Court Self-Help will also be there to provide assistance with family law, child support, guardianship, landlord-tenant issues, and small claims matters. Arrowhead Regional Medical Center will also be there with health services and resources. The assessor, recorder, county clerk can help you get vital records, document recordings, business filings, and property information. And workforce development will also be there to help out with job resources and support. That's happening today, beginning at 12:30 at the Joshua Tree Community Center. They're located out at Sportsman's Park on 6171 Sunburst Street in beautiful Joshua Tree, California. Reporting for Z107.7 News, I'm Robert Haydon.
And finally, tickets are now on sale for Harmonic 486, a musical performance based on and hosted at the Integratron in Landers. Harmonic 486 is part of the Joshua Triennial 2025 Desert Futures programming and was rescheduled to 2026 due to weather. The new musical composition was written by Caroline Partamian and will be performed by Partamian and Derek Moneypenny. George Van Tassel drew inspiration from the harmonic relationships between the Integratron and the Great Pyramid at Giza, as outlined by world grid theory expert Bruce Cathy in a 1977 issue of Proceedings. Partamian has composed a graphic musical score using Cathy's grid positioning breakdown of the Integratron, which she and Moneypenny will independently interpret and perform. Their stringed instruments reference the Integratron's original copper spiral designed to charge the cells of visitors to the building. The title refers to the, quote, harmonics of time in Kathy's essay. The rescheduled performance is on February 28th at the Integratron with 2 shows, one at 5 p.m. and one at 6 p.m. You can find tickets at a link in this story at Z107.7fm.com. That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z107.7 Local News, I'm News Director Jef Harmatz.
Locals love the 29 Palms Inn, and they love you back. Every Wednesday is Locals Night with half-price apps and $4 cocktails with any Joshua Tree Distilling Company spirits, another local company. Every day they honor our military, teachers, and park personnel with 15% off their check. Enjoy the in-between late lunch from 2 to 4 or dinner 5 to 8, Wednesday through Sunday. Make reservations today with a call to 760-367-3505. The 29 Palms Inn, where the tourists head and the locals hang out.